building community, inspiring growth, creating change. Here in the heart of Kansas City, we come together to create this hour of shared reflection so that we might be renewed in courage for these times and inspired to lives of greater dignity, higher purpose, deeper generosity, and more effective action. May the words and music and images that we offer today nourish our best selves, calling forth abundant wisdom and love, a love that has the power to overcome both loneliness in the heart and oppression in the world. Welcome to our service.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome on this beautiful May morning. I'm Scott England, a member of All Souls, and I'm honored to be your moderator this morning. Whether you're here in the room or watching online, we're glad that you're here. Your presence enriches all of us in our time together. Now, we are a Unitarian Universalist congregation. Our tent tradition is a large tent with room for many beliefs and approaches for the questions that matter. It's our values of inclusion, compassion, and justice that hold us together. We seek to build the beloved community, making room for everyone and creating a world where everyone's needs are met. You may be new here this morning. Welcome. We know that sometimes your first time attending a church, you may want to keep a low profile and just check things out quietly. If so, we're glad you're here. However, if you're excited to let us know you're here, we invite you to raise your hand at this time. All right, welcome. Thank you for being brave and excited. And thank you for enriching all of us with your presence here today. Whoever you are and whomever you love, wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are welcome here. This is the part that always gets me. Whether you come with laughter in your heart or tears, you are welcome here. You are invited to join us with an open mind, a loving heart, and willing hands. We welcome you today.
Bringing the flowers all collected from the lobby into our space. They are so beautiful, and thank you for helping us that way. Happy Mother's Day. For many of you, when I say Happy Mother's Day, it feels good. The recognition of mothering brings good memories and a feeling of appreciation. So happy Mother's Day. It's complicated, though, because this is not true for all of you. Sometimes Mother's Day is hard for many reasons. If you feel grief or anger or isolation this day, I see you. I understand that it's hard, that it's complicated. All of us have different experiences of mothering, for our mothers, for ourselves. So let me suggest that this morning we consider instead caregiving and the raising of children. For those who are children, may you recognize around you those who love you and who take care of you. For those of you who are raising children, may you be supported in your holy, challenging work. For those who were once children, may you hold close to yourself the love and the care that were shown to you, and also be gentle about the ways in which your caregivers fell short. And for those who know children, may you show them love and kindness and support, because we all need nurturing, and we all need to feel nurtured today and every day. Now this year, I'm going to uplift that Julia Ward Howe, a Unitarian, began the practice of Mother's Day in 1870, and it was not a greeting card holiday. She asked of women to take the day to organize for women's power and for peace, to demand that their husbands not pursue violence and war, to demand that their sons not be taken and turned into soldiers, retaught against the kindness and mercy into which their mothers had raised them, to demand that this nation work for peace and cooperation within its borders and beyond. So let us this Mother's Day honor the caregiving at the center of our communities, and also echo this call for peace, this call for disarmament, this demand from the voices of the mothers and the caregivers that we settle differences without violence and build world community. May we make this demand as our country engages in aggression and hatred. May our care, not only for the young people around us, but for the young people throughout the world, cry out to end the destruction, to end the violence. Our flower ceremony this morning brings us together and focuses us on the beauty around us and within one another's hearts. Let us honor caregivers, peace, and beauty. Let us worship together.
I would like to invite all the children to come up, and we have prepared a thank you song to all the caregivers in our lives. So come join me on the stairs, my friends. Please don't touch the microphones, but find
Thank you for that wonderful song. All right. Our chalice lighting words this month are by Jamie Yandel. We light this flame to ignite the sacred power of justice. We light this flame so that it may be a beacon of hope in moments of uncertainty, fear, anxiety, and the unknown. We light this flame and are emboldened by its blaze, knowing our strength as a prophetic and powerful people is rooted in the diverse ways we answer the call to love. Please rise in body or spirit to join in reading our covenant and remain standing for the following song. Together we affirm, goodwill is the spirit of this church, and service is our law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another.
All right, well, we're getting settled here. Oh, go ahead, thank you. We're all picking on a star. Here, I'm gonna put it out here closer to y'all. I'm gonna grab this. Okay, she got my favorite color. All right, tell me, who knows what a grounding practice is? knows what a grounding practice is? Oh, Beth knows.
It's a way to center and be inside your body in the present moment.
Yes, it's a way to center and be inside your body and notice the present moment. That's a really great way to put it. Very good. Does everybody have a scarf? So yeah, it's a way to help our bodies and minds feel steady and calm. How about over there? Sierra, would you help me make sure everybody has one over there? We notice things about ourselves. Like what might we notice? We might notice maybe the way our feet are touching the ground. Or maybe we could focus on noticing our breath. Or we can notice what we can feel on our fingertips. What do you all feel on your fingertips? You feel this? Mm-hmm. So it's sort of like grounding helps us feel like a flower up here connecting down to the earth. All right? So we're going to try grounding this morning. And we don't actually need our scarves quite yet, so I'm just going to like maybe put mine aside for now.
You use it as a literal scarf.
A literal scarf, yes.
I'm using it as my anklet.
All right, so let's try it with our feet first, shall we? And everybody can do this, hopefully. Press your feet as hard as you can into the ground. So if I tried to like come and lift up your leg, I wouldn't be able to do it. Push, 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 push.
I can't push.
Try sitting, try. Yeah, there you go. And release.
Okay.
Relax, okay. One more time, press.
I can't push.
And release. Good job. Okay, now let's try it with our breath. You're going to close your lips and inhale through your nose and fill your belly with fresh air. It's really big. And as you exhale, we're going to blow like we're blowing the seeds of a dandelion. Ready? Ready? Let's do it one more time, but let's make it even deeper and slower to come out. Ready? Okay, now let's try it with our fingers. Our fingers, let's try pressing them either like into each other. I'm gonna try pressing them into my shoulders. Here we go. And I'm gonna squeeze as hard as I can. Ready? Squeeze. Good, and release. And squeeze. And release. Okay, I feel like we're ready. We're a little grounded. We're maybe ready for our scarves. What do you think?
I'm grounded.
You were grounded. Not in a bad way. Nobody's in trouble. Nobody's in trouble. Okay, so take your scarf. I want you to scrunch it into one hand. So scrunch, 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 scrunch. And if you have like a napkin or a hanky out there, or you just want to use your pretend scarf, that's totally great too. Ready? You got it really tight. Remember when we squeeze our fingers? We're going to squeeze it really tight. And in this hand, we're going to take our seed. Who has a seed?
I don't have a seed. I have a seed. I don't have a seed.
You have to grab it out of the air.
Seed.
Very good. All right, who can tell me what sowing means when it comes to plants? You know?
I think I know.
It makes a plant.
I think I know.
Yeah? Okay, so we heard seeds and it makes a plant. How does sowing make that happen? Keep thinking. We have another answer? Wow. We're talking about grafting up here. That's amazing. Okay, it's way simpler than that today. We're going to take our little seed and we're going to sow it just by planting it in the soil. That's what we're going to do, okay? What else does a flower need to grow after it's been sowed? Sunshine, water, soil. It will need roots, but yes. One more thing I'm thinking of. We said water. Air. Okay, one more.
It needs care.
It needs care, and what comes with care?
Looking at responsibility.
What did I say? It needs time. We gotta wait for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at my sunshine.
Okay, so we're ready for our song, and this song is based on a poem by Mabel Watts. And it goes, I'm gonna sing the first line, and then you'll sing it back to me, and it kind of, we go back and forth, just like that. what I say. Are you ready? Is your scarf ready? Let's see what happens. A little seed for me to sow. A little earth to help it grow. A little sun. A little shower. A little wait. And then a flower. Can we do it one more time? One more time. Quick. Scrunch it up. Okay. A little seed for me to sow. A little earth to help it grow. A little sun. A little shower. A little wait. And then a flower. Awesome job. Okay, so now you are welcome to hold your scarves for the next part. I think Reverend Erin's coming up for that. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. And when Reverend Erin is done, I'm going to invite you to take the floor cushions back to your seat, okay? But you don't have to go yet.
Is it blindfold?
And it needs extra scarves.
Blindfold.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that was a fun little song. Thank you so much, Melanie, for getting us grounded in the earth. And, you know, I've got a story for you this morning. But it has no words.
Oh yeah, I know.
I think you'll still like it
Yeah.
because it's a picture book that is entirely made up of pictures. So what we've done is we've broken it into two parts. So we'll watch the first part, and then we're going to talk about it. And then we'll watch the second part, and then we're going to talk about it. Okay? You got that? So the pictures are going to be up there. Make sure you're sitting someplace that you can see the pictures. Anthony's going to play music. And let's watch the pictures from Sidewalk Flowers by John Arno Lawson and Sydney Smith. Okay, we're doing our watching. That was half of the story. So, what did you notice about where this story takes place?
It made no sense.
Okay, go ahead. A neighborhood. What else? What else do you see? Go ahead.
City.
A city. Yep. Mm-hmm.
The sidewalk and shops.
The sidewalk, and there are shops. Cammie?
I think that it might be like it might be taking place like in a gray little town.
Mm-hmm. A town or a city? I'll take one more and then I've got another question. Go ahead.
Flowers and the girls picking them up.
Ah, there's flowers.
Plaza.
The plaza. Okay, so the next question, which has sort of been answered, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Who is this story about?
A little red girl. Little Red Riding Hood.
I'm gonna say a child.
Little Riding Hood.
I'm gonna say that it's a child.
It's a girl. Little Red Riding Hood.
you know what? It could be somebody who's non-binary. So I'm going to say a child. And what has happened so far?
She likes flowers.
The child likes flowers. Okay, Jude.
She's been picking up a lot of flowers and she's making a bouquet.
She's making a bouquet of flowers. Go ahead. She's picking up flowers. Have you seen her plant them? No. Oh, we think that she's going to plant the flowers. Okay, Cammie.
So the child sounds like, it sounds like, reminds me of the child from Star Wars.
Reminds you of the child from Star Wars.
And
Okay.
the other thing is that I think she's going to do something nice by giving the flowers to something, or maybe making something like a memorial or something.
Oh, we're starting to think about what's going to happen next, that she might give the flowers away or a memorial or something. Okay, one more.
She's going to start putting a lot around wherever she is and make it more colorful.
She's going to put the flowers wherever she is and make it more colorful. Well, let's find out. All right, we'll watch the second half of this book. So you guys guessed pretty good. Okay.
I knew you were going to make them
All right. I have more questions, and I want you to answer the questions I ask. Okay, first one. Why do you think that the child left flowers with the bird? I can't hear you, sweetie. Okay, because the bird died. Why do you think that we might leave flowers with a bird that died? Okay.
To show peace.
To show peace. Okay, another one? Mm-hmm. She wanted to make the bird happy even though it was dead. Okay, one more. Respect. Okay. Now, why do you think the child left flowers with the person who was sleeping on the bench? Okay. Because she wanted him to feel happy even though he might not have a home. Okay, Cammie?
He might have been, from the hat, I realized that he might have gone fishing and not caught any fish.
Oh, maybe he went fishing and didn't catch any fish and was sad. So that would be a reason to give somebody flowers, for sure. Okay? Mm-hmm.
I think that he put man flowers because he looks like he might have been homeless.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought maybe she might have been like, I'm sorry that you're homeless.
Okay, so another idea that maybe he was a houseless person and that the flowers would make him happy. Why do you think that the child left the flowers with the dog? Go ahead, Jude.
To make the dog feel happy.
To make the dog feel happy?
Because I don't think.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Because she wanted to make the world a better place. One more.
Because everything was miserable.
Because everything was miserable. I'm just going to sigh with that. Go ahead. One more.
She wanted the dog to feel like he was part of nature.
She wanted the dog to feel like he was part of nature. Uh-oh, we've got a very persistent hand. Let's do it.
To spread color.
To spread color.
The second half of the book was colorful.
Oh, the second half of the book had more color. Because of the flowers, yeah. Okay, why do you think the child left flowers with the woman at the house? To be nice, okay.
I thought that was her mom.
It might have been. It could have been her aunt. It could have been somebody else that's very important to her.
She was following also Christopher, so it probably was her mom.
Or a caregiver. Okay. Cammie?
It might have been her mom and also she might have been feeling sad because she lost her job or something.
Oh, maybe her mom was feeling sad. Okay. I'm going to have one from you.
Maybe because the woman had no one to live with her to be her friend.
To show friendship. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I got another question. 2 more questions. First, who got the last flower? Yep.
Maybe the little baby.
One of the kids in the backyard. That's almost the last flower. Who got the last flower? Go ahead.
The old woman.
Nope. Not the old woman. Okay. Your turn.
Her?
Yes. She did at the end. She had a flower that she tucked behind her ear. So what do you think it means to give people flowers?
Peace?
Peace? Just say it out loud.
Friendship.
Friendship. Mother's Day.
Probably because why she gave it to the mom because it was Mother's Day.
Maybe she gave it to the woman because it was Mother's Day.
Because she wanted to help people feel more like they were colorful.
Because that she wanted people to see colors, and maybe that she wanted people to feel cared about. Does that sound like a thing? Maybe that we give people flowers because we care about them, even if we don't know them? Okay. Well, there's a lot of reason to give flowers. And today, we're each going to give a flower and receive a flower later in this service. So, I'm going to ask you to stay here with your cushions for a little bit longer because it's Melanie's turn. Who's Melanie? Who's Melanie? God, you know Melanie. All right, thank you for this time.
All right. Hi, I'm Melanie, Jackel. And something I learned when I first began serving All Souls as the Director of Religious Education is that our church's finances kind of happen in a couple of different ways. First, there's our annual operating budget, the shared pool of resources that supports everything we do together. Now I can't find my spot. There we are. Like worship, religious education, pastoral care, justice work, music, and the daily life of this beloved community. Each year, the members pledge, the board proposes a budget, and then we all vote on it and hopefully approve it, right? Then we also have another way. We have special funds, which are sort of like a little savings account set aside for a particular purpose. And one of our most unique funds that we have is the Ray Kemp Fund. And many, many years ago, Ray Kemp was a child, just like y'all, here at All Souls. And as the story goes, little Ray attended an Easter service. And on that particular morning, she received a flowering plant that she could take home with her and place in some soil and have it to grow. And that simple gift in her small little hands brought her such big feelings of delight that it stayed with her for her whole life. And when she grew up, she wished for every child who came here to All Souls to experience that same delight. So when she grew up, she created a fund here to do just exactly that. The fund is in her name, and it exists exclusively to provide a flowering plant for each child and youth every spring forever. Yeah, and the simple whimsy of it is just brings me so much joy. Today, as we give to our general budget, I invite you to do so with the same spirit of generosity and delight and whimsy that inspired Ray Kemp. Our monetary gifts help create a sanctuary where our children are nurtured, where justice is pursued, and where beloved community flourishes. As the basket passes, I invite the children and youth to come up here with me and receive your flowering plant and take it home with you so you can experience some of that same joy. Give me just a second. The offering will now be generously given and gratefully received. Come on up, kiddos. All right, please join me in the dedication of our offering. We dedicate our offerings and actions to the mission at the heart of this congregation, to build a respectful and caring community, to inspire personal and spiritual growth, and to create change toward a just and compassionate society.
Now, I don't know about you, but I have needed the flowers this spring. Not just needed a pop of color while driving past on my way to something that feels important. Not just needed the greening of the world with spring, which is there every year in the background. I have needed the flowers themselves. I've needed them to catch my attention by yelling out with their fragrance, which I cannot ignore. Their insistence that they are there, nearby, and that they have something to tell me. And really, they did that to me a week or so ago. I walked out of the church, leaving for home, my brain just in everything going on, and then I smelled this floral fragrance, and it just broke in to my awareness. My heart leapt forward with the word lilacs. I took another step, but the fragrance was gone. It called to me. So I found the fragrance again in just one small spot. And I looked around, seeking out the bush that had captured my attention, and it was nowhere to be seen. Its fragrance had somehow traveled on the light breeze to right where I was walking, demanding my attention. And in that swirl, that's the end of a busy day, with everything happening in my life and the church and the world spinning around me, the lilacs begged me to stop. They told me that they were more important, even from a block away. Flowers communicate with the world around them. They communicate with bees and hummingbirds and butterflies. They say hello with their colors, and they beckon with their fragrances. They develop deep relationships with specific species, like the fig tree and the fig wasps, where the wasps lay their eggs inside parts of the fig flowers, feeding off of them, and yet the fig flowers are pollinated by these same wasps. The nectar inside of the flowers, with its sweetness, begs the insects and the hummingbirds to dine. And of course, the flowers, they have things to say to people too. Like my recent experience, the flowers tell us to just slow down and stop. Right now, especially, we need to listen when they beg us for their attention, because their message is more important than all of the intrusive ads and the breaking news notifications, because the flowers are right here, right now. They don't promise us some kind of gratification in the future, but the experience of beauty in this exact moment. Beauty. The truth of a beauty that isn't digital. Beauty without filters and image manipulation that create a perfection beyond perfection that some small part of your being knows simply cannot be real. But real beauty that sprouted from a seed and struggled to push itself above the earth to reach towards the sun, soaking in its rays to create the food with which to continue growing. Beauty that has hardened itself against the wind and suffered from the bite of insects but continued on. The flower is the beauty that dreams of the creation of new seeds that will struggle in their own ways to create their own unique blossoms. A flower's beauty is short-lived, which makes it that much more insistent that we recognize it, feel it, smell its fragrance, and allow it to open our hearts. It is like our own selves, here now, but not forever. It is like those we love in the same way. So as we appreciate the flower, we appreciate that nothing is forever. Yet in its transient nature, it is all the more beautiful, all the more precious. Today right now, we're going to take a moment to connect with one another and to share our hearts. So I would like to invite our young people to be near their families or other adults And I would like you to find someone near you, ideally someone you didn't come here with, and bonus points if it's someone from a different generation than you. And then take turns responding to this prompt. Tell the story of noticing a flower. What did you notice about it? How did witnessing it change you in that moment? So I invite you to find a conversation partner and talk about witnessing a flower. Please. So much for talking to one another. It is time for us to continue on with our flower ceremony. The flower ceremony happened for the first time in 1923 at the Unitarian Church in Prague, which is in the Czech Republic in Europe. And it was created by the Reverends Norbert and Maya Čapek. They invited everyone to bring a flower that day, which they collected in one big vase. All of the flowers, all different types and colors and fragrance, just as the people come together every week, the flowers were brought together. And every person took home a different flower than the one they had brought.
We have brought our flowers together, symbols of hope. The flowers that tell us to slow down, to appreciate. The flowers that show us beauty when it is hard to find. There is so much we miss when we fail to notice that the flowers are there. So see these flowers before us. Breathe in their beauty. and find in them meaning.
We come together and we give and we receive. May these flowers be blessed in their beauty, in their perseverance, in their uniqueness, in their promise for the future. For these flowers are all of us, joined together, boldly claiming joy in the face of shadow, receiving the gifts of the world and giving of themselves. Just as we bless these flowers, may all of us in our joined community know that blessing. And in a moment, all of you will have the opportunity to come forward. We're going to start from the front and move back and form two lines. And the person in front of you will give you a flower. And then you're going to select a flower and give it to the person behind you in line. So you get a flower, you pick up a flower, you give a flower. So when you have both received and given a flower, please return to your seat using the aisles along the walls. So let us have our flower ceremony. need to take a quick poll. We are running late, and we could sing a hymn, or we could close out the service. Raise your hand if you really want to sing a hymn. All right, I'm going to say we're going to sing a hymn. Please rise in body or spirit. I needed those lyrics, thank you. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. Take your flower with you as a blessing. This community with you in your home, a call to live out your values, to practice the deepest love, to never let go of curiosity, and to remember the love that goes with you.